Hello, I would like to welcome you to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it will be very insightful for you. So today we'll be analyzing NZDUSD, AUDCHF and AUDJPY for the weekly forecast. So we'll start with NZDUSD. As we can see on the weekly time frame, we can see that the movement of NZDUSD has been impulsive, corrective, and another impulsive leg, meaning this cycle has been completed. Hence we saw a move back to the upside. So now we're going to be looking at, we see that we have a channel here. We had a channel here, a weekly channel, which was recently crossed right here, crossed and retested right here. Now the price pushed upwards and then corrected. So we also know from this move, every time we see an impulse move, we are expecting a correction and another completion of that previous move. So the case is also the same here. We see an impulse leg and a corrective leg, so we know that we'll be expecting some buys some buys in the coming weeks. So for now we are done with the weekly time frame. Let's drop it down to the daily. In the daily frame, we can see that we have the support trend line right here. We call it support because every time it bounces here, it goes up. Every time it bounces here, it goes up. So it bounced here and went up. And on the upside, we have a resistance trend line. Why do we call it a resistance trend line? Because every time it touched here, it went down. Every time it touched here, it went down. So now we are at the resistance trend line. So we're expecting it to move to the downside. Expecting it to move to the downside. However, since we are expecting a move towards the upside from this corrective leg, we can see that this is forming a falling flag. This flag has been forming for quite a few months now. So anytime now we'll be expecting a breakage of this flag. So one thing I go with is whenever I get a third touch on the bottom of a flag and that third touch is violated, as you can see right here, I'm expecting the price to break the trend line on the upside, the resistance trend line on the upside. So that's what I'm expecting right here. I'm expecting a bit of correction before we break towards the upside. This will be our highest point of this flag. So we expect a minimum target will be here and our maximum target will be from this measured move right here. From this measured move right here. Right there. That's where we're expecting our second target and our final target, which also coincides with this level right here. It shows that it's been a significant level in the past. It's been respected quite a few times, so we're expecting it to also respect it again right here. So what we do now, we're gonna drop it to the daily time frame and switch to the line chart, because we want to see the exact level where price might retrace before heading back to the upside. So that level will be here. As you can see, it's been respected here, right here. When price crossed, it came back and retested, went up. Even here, when it crossed, retested, then went up again, came here, retested, sold, retested, and sold. Now it has crossed this strong level, so we're expecting the resistance zone to become the support zone right here and go to the upside. So far we are expecting a move like this, that's what we're expecting. So to go for entries, we have to drop it down to the lower time frame to see what's happening here. So as we've seen, this is our level here, and this is what we are expecting to see. So I'll put this arrow right here, so that we know where to expect the reversals. And then I'll just delete these. This is where we are expecting a reversal in the form of a double bottom, or this will just go like a flag, a minor flag, and then form another double bottom here, then we'll take it to the upside. So far all we have to do is wait for the price to come down here and form a structure, a pattern, a reversal pattern, double bottom, inverse head and shoulders, any pattern that shows that we are ready to break this trend line right and head towards the upside. So we are done with this one. There's not much we can do right here. There's not much we can do other than, if you wanted to scalp, then you have to go down. As you can see right here, there's already been the double top, this double top right here, and then cross and retest. So the price is already underway to making this, to meeting this target right here. So we see another level here which has just been crossed. See another level here just been crossed, which is actually the perfect time if you were to scalp this move. Perfect time to enter a sell right up until this point right here, because we know we are expecting reversals from this point, expecting reversals from around this area. This is where we're expecting reversals to take to the upside. So that's why you would need to scalp if you wanted to take that trade. So we are done with this. Let's move on to AUDCHF. And as you can see with AUDCHF, there's also been the same thing. It goes up, down and up, forming double top, coming down again, completing this move, and then this impulsive leg, corrective leg, and another impulsive leg. So as you can see here, we see that the price has been correcting for the longest of time, forming a bearish channel. We see a bearish channel right here, which is the support and its resistance trend line. Support and resistance trend line, support and resistance trend line, because every time it comes here it goes back down, and every time it comes here it goes back up. So remember what I said with the trend line touch, that whenever you see a violation, especially this strong violation, you should expect a move, a breakage of the resistance trend line to the upside, which is what we saw right here with this move. It's what we saw right here, which is a cross, strong bullish cross towards the upside. But now the price is coming back down to retest, because every time we know, every time price crosses a significant level, it has to come back down to retest. For those traders that missed this opportunity right here, everyone else is waiting, because they know everyone is waiting for price to come back to this level so that they can take the buys again towards the upside. And those that were trapped here wanting to go short have liquidated their positions. That's why you see the price dropping to this point. So everyone is coming back towards this point. This is why we see this double bottom right here. Let me go to the line chart quickly. This is why we see this double bottom right here, a strong double bottom, which indicates that price is ready now to move towards the upside. So what we can do now is drop it to the lower time frame, the daily time frame, and see. But first, let us mark our areas. This is our area here, and another area right here, an area right there. So now let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, as we can see, it becomes clearer now. This double bottom becomes clearer now. So what we have to do is go back to the line chart, make sure we mark our neckline, because this neckline will be a very important area where we'll be entering. We'll be going long after price crosses this level right here, because we know after price, if price crosses the neckline of any reversal pattern, then that's a confirmation right there that it's ready to reverse this entire move. It's ready to reverse it. So we'll be expecting a retest of this level, then we're taking it to the upside. We'll be taking it to the upside. As you can see right here, we see a nice rejection right here of this level. So what we need to cater for as well is this trend right here. You see a nice trend right here. It's very important that you don't intersect any price. You make sure that you don't intersect any price before first and second touch. Your first and second touch, that's where you use it to draw this trend line, and then right here, that's where you were gonna enter this sell off right here. This is where you're gonna enter it. This is where people were trapped, where they thought price is going for buys, but just came back from this shooting star and then went back down. So right here, as you can see, first, second, and third touch. We are at the fourth touch right now, but because we saw this double bottom, we are not expecting any sells. However, we're expecting price to cross this level, come back down and retest it, and then move towards the upside. So there are a lot of ways in which you can take this trade. You can't wait for the price. You can buy it right now, but then the stop loss would have to be somewhere around this level, below this level, and then wait for it to cross. But then when it comes back down, that's where the emotions will play with you, and you'll be thinking that the price is reversing, whereas the price is just coming back to retest this level. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very strong level, so we know that when it crosses it, the price has to come back down and retest this level before going up. So for now on AUDCHF we're expecting a cross, a retest, and some sort of a pattern right here that will confirm that we are ready to move to the upside, and then we move to the upside like so. This is how we're going to be taking this trade. We're going to wait for this cross and then retest right here, retesting the neckline also, while also retesting the strong resistance, support, resistance. Now it's going to turn into support again right here, taking it to the upside. And then our first target will be here, second target will be there, and our third target will be right here in this level, because the price crossed this bearish channel, crossed it and retested it. So we're expecting it to complete this whole move, which may take about a few months to complete. Yeah, so that's what we're going for here on AUDCHF. We're also looking for buys right here. We're looking for buys right here. So what will make us go for sales on this pair right now is if this level right here, as you can see, it's also a strong level. This level right here is very strong. So if this zone is respected, that will mean price will go back down towards the next level right here. You can see that a strong push to the upside and a reversal pattern. So if this level is respected, price will move towards this level right here before we head towards that level, that to the upside. And if this move happens right here, as you can see, we see a push towards the upside, a bullish, strong bullish candle and a doji. So if this one completes right about here, that will be an evening star at the resistance trend line and a strong resistance zone. So those are three confirmations for ourselves to take off until this level right here, where we will be seeing a left shoulder, a head, and then this will be forming a right shoulder. So there are two ways to take the buys on this trade. It's if price respects the sells, it will come here, and then we'll take it from here, or price will just cross and then retest, as we said before, and then we'll move like so. But for now what we are looking for is a confirmation at this level, because if price respects this level, we can be able to really milk. We can milk with this trade. As you can see, it's a lot of pips from here to this place right here. So we can really if we can utilize this and move towards the downside, with it before going up, it will be a perfect trade. So we'll just wait to see what happens right here with this one. If it respects this area, then we can go down with it until that level before we reverse back to the upside. Now let's move on to AUDJPY. Now back to this one, AUDJPY, our last pair. As you can see here, we saw this move right here, this move followed by a double bottom, an impulse leg, corrective leg, another impulsive leg, then a double top excuse me, a double top formed right here. First leg of the double top, second leg, a cross, a retest of the neckline, and then price went down to complete the setup. Now we see a reversal right here formed with the first shoulder, the left shoulder, and the right shoulder, and the head coming back up and retesting it right here. The left shoulder retested right there. So we know that we are expecting buys. We're expecting buys from AUDJPY just by looking at this. Let me show you the shoulder. This is the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And we know after, like I said before, after a significant reversal pattern has been shown and its neckline is crossed, we expect to see a retest of that neckline before price goes back up to complete the setup or the reversal. So this is what we saw right here, the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, a cross, and then came back down again to retest this before price moves back up to the upside. So let's drop it down to the lower time frame and see what we have here. Let me just fix this. This is how everything has been so far. As you can see, this retest happened with a double bottom. You can see this double bottom right here. This is a very strong double bottom, because when it violates, when you see the first leg being violated of the pattern, you know that it's a very, very, very strong level, a strong pattern to take towards the upside. So right now the price is at the neckline of this double bottom right here. Price is at the neckline of this double bottom right here, where if price moves up, our targets will be like this. That will be the first target right here, and the second target right there. So let's see what the lower time frame has for us. So far we are looking for buys. That's beautiful. As you can see, it is retest of the neckline, and price came back up again to retest this neckline of the inverted head and shoulders. We see this was the bearish momentum and now the bullish momentum, which both of them combined, they form a piercing star, a piercing line, they form a piercing line right here, which we know that it's a very, very strong bullish very strong bullish confirmation. So right now we have 3 confirmations for a buy. This first one, neckline, the second one, double bottom neckline, and the bullish, the piercing line, which is this candlestick reversal pattern. So we know that the trade is already underway. The trade is already ready for the buys. So what we can do is take the buy right here from that bigger we can take the buys right there from the 4-hour candlestick. Or if you wanna an extra confirmation, as you can see right here, a double bottom also on the 15-minute time frame, a retest. Price has already crossed and retested this neckline, so this is a perfect time to buy this trade right here, to take to the upside right there. So we are done with our analysis, and I hope I'll see you next time on the next video. Please like and subscribe if you found this content really helpful for you, and if you have any questions you can ask on the comments, and I'll be answering each and every one. Thank you.